Today we are analyzing BTS's practice video to Butter, and I tell you what, my initial impressions were blown away in this. Let's get to it. Alright, a little bit about me. Since I'm not TikTok famous or anything famous, I've been dancing for over 20 years, choreographing, directing, and teaching for over 15. Been dancing since I was 8, started competing since high school, co-founded a competitive hip-hop dance company called Family Business in 2004, toured with a professional hip-hop dance theater company called Antics, danced with artists such as Jonathan Varay, Lanita Smith, Casey and the Sunshine Band, and Kool and the Gang, had the opportunity to perform at events such as Choreographers Carnival, Universal City Walk Exhibition, World of Dance, and Rose Parade, worked with organizations such as Culture Shock, Mixed Elements, Moving On Productions, and I currently run a hip-hop entertainment company called Temper Tantrum. Make sure you go check them out because they do reaction videos as well, and also create amazing original dance content that I think you guys will love. Just the energy, because they're already coming in like very like strong, but like not in your face, but then it just kind of explodes, and it feels very Broadway in my opinion. But I've never done like any Broadway choreography. It just feels that way. You know, anyone watching on YouTube, feel free to like correct me, but yeah, it just feels like he's like very yeah, it feels very Broadway, like that great use of the floor, going from like here, like they're taking you literally from the wall, okay, and then boom, takes you to he goes middle, they're out, nice little like dynamic happening here, boom, they do like a nice little like almost like a funky creep to center floor. Look how strong, like how they're bah, look at that turn, that head turn, bah, bah, like the stronger pops on that, like bah, bah, bah. Wait, where the hell did it get those shades from? I just realized that. From his beanie? Oh no, from the back of his head. Okay. Oof. And this is where the difficulty part too, I think that's starting to show, is like the movements are not like, a lot of these movements are not the typical of like just like hit, angle, lines. There's like a little move up, roll. Oh, there's a lot of smoothness. There's a lot of grooving into it. It's so I'm not gonna say so difficult, but it's very different from the typical like boy group choreography that I've seen a lot in my reactions. Hope those shades are okay. I kind of wanted to say, and boom, like, boom, flick, boom, pivot on the toe, push off, boom. Simple move. Well, not really simple. That's not really a beginner type of move, because they have that. If to be able to do that, you have to have a lot more body awareness. Sorry, like when I saw this, I was the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z. Great formation here. Nice little 2-5. Clever dynamic of the mirror. Man, the dancing in jeans, man. I like the intent, like the very intense look as they're playing props. So again, like I said in the first part, very strong, like great execution. These motherfuckers can dance. Choreography is not as like overly intricate. Like it's not a 1E and a 2E and all that stuff. It's more big motions, whole counts, very nice strong shapes, strong lines. I would say it does almost feel like Broadway-esque. I could be wrong. I haven't done it again. Like I said, I haven't done it, so feel free to correct me. But very big, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. I love that. Da 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 da. Going from the big, super big movement to going to something very intricate. Boom, step, ba da 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 da. Making it smaller, coming into here, bring your attention. Bah, nice little variety in the movements. 7, 8, 1. Ooh, the texture change right there. Very like soft, quick. Like notice how they're doing the right leg and then the left leg. Okay, soft and hit and quick. Ba da da boom. 8. Ooh, make it that hard. Let's go. Look at the intensity right there. Yeah. 6, 7, 8. 2. Oof. Funk, man. I think one of the things that I think that make them fun to watch is that they know who they are when they're performing. Like there's a certain like alignment of like once they're on, there's like this is who I am, and that can be tricky for like first time performers because you're still like sometimes you're in this mentality of like I shouldn't be here, or will I mess up, or you know that there's a certain one would say almost level of confidence, but then there's like a certain like strong sense of self on there because it's like there's this level of certainty every time in their demeanor when they're performing, which makes which then if you have that energy and you're performing it on stage, that energy is gonna translate and be fun to watch and receive. Jesus Christ, this is one of my favorite parts. Just like boom, lines, knees. My knees, I don't think my knees can do that. Especially with how he's going on to like practically like ankle breaking, like as a gym, doing that, and then jump doing that. Sorry, more names of like it's been a while. So boom, especially how wide look at the super power stance he has. Boom, bah. That's a nice strong shape though, man. Bah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, bah, bah, bah. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Ooh, he booked it there to make that spot. So boom. Oh, so he shoots them to make that little ripple effect. Books it to make it to center. Man, that is stressful to me. Here you go. Bah! Like you see him like prep and he's pulling up his pants. Let's go. Bam. And then he just goes straight back into character. Oh. Still smiling. Look at that. Giving off a little bit of a smile. That's a commitment right there. Look at that. Smile. 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 Still performing. You still got a character going on. Boom. Dot, 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 dot. 7, 8. What I'm liking about this choreography is not because you're hearing the dunna 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 that part. I think what is that? The synth guitar? I don't know what it is. But the typical stuff I would see is like angles da 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 da. But this is like straight on like big motions, like almost grooving motions, like body roll, hit, shoulder rolls. It's more like very, very groove based. And I think the last time I saw it, like I made a comment like that, which makes it hard to clean, so to speak, was Super M. Super M had a lot of choreography where it was like very flow big motions, which is super dope, but also at the same time makes it hard to clean because you're not hitting a defined angle. You're not going here, hit the 45. Your hand has to be right above. I don't know. You don't do like the pigeon wings. Make sure it's up here. But this one's like a roll. Okay, drop down to your ankles, hips, and you gotta like know when to go. Yeah, tiger inside. Like the round motions in Chungha's Stay the Night. Like she does like a lot of big motions, flow. That's like making sure that you're on count like that. Now that's arms. Now you're talking about grooves coming from the chest. Now it's transferring that motion to the hips and to the legs. Sometimes I wish I can have a second camera so I can just get up real quick, switch camera, and like actually try to like show you like the different things instead of sitting. Okay, boom, that, boom, da-da-da-da. God, it's boom, boom. Then he's such a good dancer. Boom, and they're still hitting it, but because the stuff I was used to, like with a lot of people, is like they'd always try to hit the angles, man. But this is like such a groove. So even they're hitting the fast part, but adding a groove into it. Look at that. Bada. They're just doing this motion, that little groove. Oof. Did it. What the fuck is happening there? They're doing this groove, and then fucking karate chopping their body. Right? Is it? It's more like a tap, and then like then they'll kind of pull out, da. All right. Boom, boom. I'm trying to learn that right now. Oof. Oof. The thing that I like is even after they hit a beat, they don't stay there. They're like drifting. It's like the movement's never stopping because they don't hit. But they're just like like hit, flow, da, flow. It feels continuous because they're not stopping. I love how they're hiring the beats, but they're hitting the beats, but flowing and grooving. Yes, that's what I'm loving about it. They're gliding. It's the drift. It's the Tokyo drift. Fast and Furious. Nothing stronger than family. Yeah. Just kind of go frame by frame. So, boom, he's drifting. Hit. Even though he hits that, he's still like drifting off. But da. This is like very short-lived. Like that's probably the only part, one of the few parts where they kind of hit, see the picture, so everyone else can pick up. But drifting, and even this is kind of strong shape. You can see like they're kind of, he's drifting off. Boom, into the boom. Woo! The sexiness right there. He's grabbing the belt. I thought he was grabbing his crotch like Michael Jackson. Right there. Enjoy that. Boom. Okay, they're going here, chest into the hip. Yeah, this is chest to hip. 7, 8. Yeah, so let's watch that again and enjoy it. And I like that they're using big motions to hit the different parts. Because they're da-na-na-na, and instead of trying to do like 3 different moves, da-na-na-na, they're not trying to do da-na-na-na. They're just doing one big motion, da-na-na-na. Like this, pay attention to this part. Like, so that's the typical thing, da-na-na-na, doing moves through the choreography. But I think towards the end, they do one big move through the music. See that? Da-na-na-na. So, because there's a temptation for even for me, like to just try to hit everything because you want to try to make it look cool. Sometimes you don't need that. Sometimes you just need one effective move that really complements the essence of the song. So thank you, Kapu16, for the follow. That's an interesting movement right there. He kicked to the front, giving that little bit of an extra because he's showing that he has strong legs right there. Because everyone's starting off to the 45, but he's got strong legs, so he's starting to the front. Yeah, he has a little bit more of a hit into that little that around jump. Yeah. Or he might have lost balance soon. I don't know, but still had a little strong hit. That was fun. This line to this little like Michael Jackson kicks felt very like seamless because I couldn't tell that they were getting closer until they transitioned in closer. Ooh, see that's more of like the stuff I'm used to seeing them doing. It's like very like a da da, feels very like LA dance community, like competitive community kind of choreography. Da da da. 7, 8, 5. Yeah, that was good. That was great. So I don't need to go into a performance version of this because I've already reacted to the music video. Those of you guys on YouTube, feel free to watch that. But everyone else on here, feel free to watch that. On Twitch, feel free to watch it as well. So let's go. Let me see this. Hiram's bottle. Speed dynamics are what got me seem so seamless. Sung Duk outdid himself with this. Is that the choreographer? This choreography was a W. Slowly loses my mind over Jimin's turnout for the 1,000th time. Jimin extends intent. He does extend intensely. The contemporary dancers and him maybe contempt BG time. I'm always like his feet. Yeah, I definitely noticed that. Hip flexibility. Yeah, like drifting in Tokyo. I'm glad someone got the Fast and Furious reference. Okay, so let me go. I wonder if he has like a demo version. Because something I recently filmed was choreographer versus artist. So that's something that I'd like to do more of, like the original choreography versus how the artist did it, just to show, compare and contrast. Not like in a bad way, but like the different, like how your personalities can translate onto the stage. Thank you, Sammy, for the follow. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and we're gonna hop on to the next video. All right, so that's it. If you want more, click on over here. There should be plenty more content for you to watch. And if you guys want super early access or even requests, make sure you guys check out the Patreon. Link is down below.